What's up, guys? Welcome back to PewPew Brothers. Today, we're talking shotguns. Now for this one, I'm not covering every shotgun. Not even really going to cover this gun. I'll go over it a little just because it's the one I've got handy. But I'm going over home defense shotguns. And my idea, personally, as to what you really need on your home defense gun. So the gun we're using today is a Winchester. This is a Super X and pump action. As you can see, it's kind of more of the tactical style. It's going to have the brake or the stock, adjustable stock. We like to run that all the way out. It's going to have a pistol grip, your flashlight, which we'll go over here in a minute, and then pump action. This holds 6 rounds of 2 3/4 shells. That's one in the chamber, or 5 rounds of 3-inch shells. I prefer 3-inch myself, but teach their own. Generally speaking, I run these are Winchester Super X steel shot, 3-inch, 1 1/4, 4-shot. I will run every now and again if I'm out of those, which I try not to run out of ammo. I'll run some 2 3/4 8-shot. They're lethal enough, but when you really want to put something down, which in a home defense situation, you're going to really want to put somebody down quick, because if they're in your house, they don't belong there. So I go with 4-shot or something even bigger. Buckshot's good. Buckshot tears up your house, though. You got to live there after the issue, so you got to remember that. This is kind of a philosophy ideal here. As you can see, there is not a lot going on here, and that is on purpose. I've got a front sight, fixed front sight, no true rear sight. I've got this rail here. When you go out and play with it, you can throw a sight on you can run a red dot on these anymore. The red dots are getting really good. So I got the gun clear. No fancy with the trigger, nothing. We're talking just a straight up good old fashioned 12 gauge. There's a couple different thought processes people have. That is a very powerful noise, but personally, this gun will sit by my bed, and my thought is that, Pickles, come here. My dog is going to be my warning system here. You guys can't probably see him. Sit down. Sit. Hey, come here, dummy. Come here. Well, at any rate, my dog's going to be my warning system. Now, whether that's people right outside my door, people coming in my front door, people in my yard, I don't know. I'd like to put it to a test. You know, maybe one night have somebody come break in, but see how far in they can get before my dog alerts me. However, as he's gonna bark now like there's somebody here, which I can clearly see there isn't. Hey! He's mad because I'm talking crap about him. Get some! Get some! So, there's that. Pickles, no more. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. So, chances are, he's going to let me know by the time they're in my front door. Or getting into my front door. So, I'm going to have plenty of time to grab this gun. In that case, a nice hard chuck is going to be a warning. Hey, get the hell out of my house, here I come. Worst case scenario, they're in your bedroom, and you wake up and here it's go time. And I am personally, I plan for worst case scenario and I hope for the best. So you're gonna find me, this gun's gonna be loaded. And you step foot in my bedroom, you're getting one. Granted, if you step foot in my house, I'm probably gonna give you one too, but this is my last line of defense, is my bedroom. That bedroom door is my last safety between me and somebody that wants to do wrong. I don't want to have to remember to pump one in. I want my first thing to be safe off, let her fly. With that being said, to each their own. I mean, your situation might be different. You might have little kids running around. I don't yet. So there's that in play. The only people getting to this gun are me and my wife. Stays in the locked bedroom during the day. So to each their own. Two different kind of styles there for keeping. But the reason I went pump action is it's what I am used to. There's very little reliability issues. I've shot a ton of rounds through this thing, and it just keeps going, just keeps shooting. There's lots of good semi-auto shotguns out there, so keep that in mind. Like I said, this isn't the end-all be-all. This is just kind of my take on what you really need, and we'll get right into that now. So what I think you need is a good reliable gun and a bunch of ammo, and then go out and shoot it. You want to be proficient with it. And what's nice is in a home defense situation, you're talking you to across the biggest part of your house is your engagement. For me, it's depending on where I'm standing, where everything goes down. If we're within 15 yards, point and shoot, man, you're gonna hit something, and it's as fast as you can run that trigger. So I mean, it can be a fast operation. I mean, you're talking every round out of this thing in a heartbeat. With that being said, you gotta be careful of that too, because like I said, you're only carrying 2 3/4 with this gun, 6 shells, that's 1 in the chamber, and with 3-inch, 5 shells. So you're gonna run yourself dry quick. You wanna make sure that whatever your threat may be is taken care of. The next most important thing is, I mean, if you can't afford this next part, get the shotgun. Because worst case scenario, if you point this thing at a door, you're gonna hit everything in that doorway. And you can adapt that until you're able to afford the next part, which is a good light. On this one, I went with a Streamlight TLR1S. It's got a very good bright light. I've got momentary, I've got steady on, and as well as a flash. Now this flash can be it could be your best friend, because if you hit someone in the eyes with this thing, it is going to blind them. Caution, here it comes. I mean, there is no seeing. You're not seeing what's coming. You don't know where it's coming from. You're going to lose your equilibrium is going to be junk. You're going to end up on your face and then getting blasted with a 12 gauge. With that being said, there's lots of good lights out there. I run all kinds of different lights. I try to stick with Streamlight. Just they've been really good. I haven't had any issues. The batteries last a good long time. But however, you know, you can run a little flashlight like this. They make adapters for little handheld flashlights. They make lots of different ideas, lots of different stuff. I've got some little cheapo lights you can run that. The issue with those is every time you go to use them, they're going to be dead, and you might as well guarantee it. This one, I have spare batteries sitting next to my bed, but I truly believe in this TLR system. The 3s, the 7, I like them. When I need them, they're charged, or when I need them, they got a good battery in them. 2, for like a gun like this, where it's just sitting next to the bed or in a little cubby or whatever it may be, they make rechargeable weapon lights, which are good. You can use those. And then, moving on to the last part, this is also something you don't need. But with my idea, I like this. It is a serrated choke system, and it has a lot of threads. So it's a serrated choke. You can put different chokes in this gun. I believe this one's a full. Honestly, could not even tell you what kind it is, but if you look at the end of this thing, yeah. So my idea with this is if my dog alarms, which I've been in this situation before, okay? Now, just visualize it. You're going to love this. I'm in my underoos, maybe a pair of jorts. Dog starts barking. Just getting some, barking like crazy, okay? I'm in my bedroom sleeping. Dog's barking. It wakes you up like, boom, it's go time. Scan my room, there's nothing in there. Get my gun. Wife's sitting up. What the hell's going on? Yeah, it beats me. I'm staging up at my door, kind of listening. Hear a big bang. All right, it's go time. Light on. Through the door, I'm going. I'm sweeping my house, okay? Now, I've been lucky enough that in my own home I haven't had any issues. There's been no BS. Nobody's rushed me in my house. Nobody's tried to break in here. The reason that I like this serrated brake on here, or serrated, it is a brake. Say you're getting ready to go and that guy's on you, man. Busting from the front door to your door. He knows what he's doing. He comes through your door and you're face to face with the guy. Say you shoot and miss. Now this thing is a weapon itself. If you jam somebody with this thing, it's gonna do them in. I mean this is metal and it is sharp. I think it's a door breacher brake is kind of the idea of it, where you can jam it in a door, shoot the hinges off. It'll work just as good for jamming somebody in the face with it. Not to mention this is a heavy weapon. If you hit somebody with this thing anyway, it's gonna hurt them. Then you add a set of freaking serrations on the front end and you're talking a beating. So those are kind of my thoughts. Again, this is a Winchester. Take your pick. Mossberg, I got them all. They'll all run good. Lights, there's lots of different good ones. But yeah, it doesn't need to be anything special. You're not talking a long distance. You don't need a scope. It just adds extra crap. But if you get a good one, and they make really good ones now, you can throw one on there. So let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and comment. What do you want to see next? Do you want me to do something to this? I'll take any kind of advice people got. I'll take it into consideration, I should say. But for now, this is how I'm gonna run her. And if you come see me unwelcome, you're gonna get to meet her. So, like, subscribe, comment. This is PewPew Brothers, Big Z. I'm out of here.